Alright, here I am in the This Old Relic garages because, well, that's where we always are. And I'm just going to catch you up on some of the projects we got coming up and what you see and what you might see, but some cool old stuff. So, we're going to start out over here. Got a couple of new lawnmowers, there's a Honda Eclipse. And then we also have back here this Bobcat. You'll probably see quite a bit of this Bobcat. When I got it, the guy said the engine was frozen up. I popped the spark plug off, turned the blade from the bottom, and it was spinning on the top, so I knew the engine couldn't be seized at that point. Pulled it off. It's the recoil. I have a recoil. It's got new recoil. It's got to go back on. As you can see, I kind of started taking some things apart, just checking it out. We'll see if this thing goes and it runs, but it should be a fascinating item. And then if we step over all this junk over here, yeah, things are a little messy. Over here, see if I can get it in here. This is the new Briggs & Stratton 12 horsepower industrial commercial. Came out of a Simplicity garden tractor. It will be going into a 1986-87 button mower. The button will live again under the power of this baby. However, we are going back, revisiting some old equipment and investigating some new equipment today. So over here, I haven't done much with this, the Ryan Lawn Air 28. Again, 1987 Wisconsin Robbins engine. Today was an interesting day for it. I went to go crank it up, so I can warm it up, change the oil, get this baby ready to go for the season. I need this thing in like a week or two. Not even a two, maybe like even later this week would be good. And we had some issues. First, it wouldn't start. Figured, well, the fuel's been shut off. The fuel bowl's probably empty. Threw some starter fluid in it. Pulled the cord, it started up. Died right away. Threw in some more starter fluid. Kept it running for a while, but on that start, I broke the starter handle. This has been fun. So I did get, let's see. Whoop. Yeah, you getting seasick yet? See the nice? Well, that's not really nice and white. That's more white. I kind of got the ends a little dirty putting it on, but we got a nice new starter pull cord. We got a new starter handle on it. I got to tighten some bolts down here for the air cleaner. But it's back in here, the carburetor. As you can see, I don't know, maybe you can't. The carburetor, it's gone. It's actually over here. We've got some new equipment. We're going to pop this carburetor apart. We're going to pull it out of the box. We're going to get this thing nice, shiny, and clean. And I'm going to tell you all about the new ultrasonic cleaner. Ooh. So I'm running out of space in my garage. One of the issues that I have with this carburetor is it looks like they used parts from another carburetor that didn't quite fit. I'm not able to get them loose. I'm not able to get them out. So I can't really fully take the carburetor apart and get the little pins and everything. And I stuck a bolt in it to try to get the float up. Hopefully that'll pop up once I put some more water in and get the float actually in there. And hopefully that the degreaser solution, which I'm using over here, the ZEP all-purpose cleaner and degreaser in there. I'm going to put in, I got some water in here. We're going to pop in. Just got to fill this up till like it's basically completely saturated. This is a 10 milliliter cleaner. That looks good. I put in maybe about half gallon of degreaser. It's important to have water with the degreaser. And the reason why is because of the way the molecular balance of the two work. So the oil won't stick to water. It actually just will just like float on top of the water. So you can't really use water to clean it, but you always need water for cleaning. So what the degreaser does, it creates a molecular system where it'll cling to the water and cling to the grease. So it unites the two together and is able to pull all the grease off, allow the water to be able to pull the grease off of the item. Got some little bubbles here. Ooh. So this gently warms it, and it's got a timer on it. Pull it on. There's this new film, protective film that just won't come off. And so I have the timer set. I have the system set. We'll turn that on. We'll start warming it up. Give it a little time to warm up, then we'll set the timer. And then, wait. Still waiting. Yeah. So I'm going to cut out and then just cut back to when the timer's done. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes. It's gotten up to heat. You can see there's some kind of, you see the heat marks on the lid. It's kind of hot. Oh, steamy. Wow. Yeah, so that stuff has definitely changed color. There's some oil floating on the top. Well, here, I'll bring it over here. So you can see the water's just a little dirty. Probably should turn this off. Whoops. So, this is roughly about 70 degrees centigrade. 100 degrees is boiling. This stuff is pretty hot. Whoops. Switch this out of the way. It's actually pretty heavy. Okay. Go ahead and take a look at our parts here. Now, this stuff is just supposed to loosen the dirt up. It's not supposed to completely clean them. You can see it's actually done a really nice job with this particular item with cleaning it up. Wow, that just doesn't want to stay. I mean, it's got some corrosion in it. Still got a little soap on it. Spin to rinse. But this is one of the issues that they say is that this will change the color of the aluminum. I think that's just grease. It's coming off. Yeah. Maybe I will grab some paper towels and clean this off a little bit. That looks like just the dirt that's sticking to it. But we'll take some carb cleaner and try to clean this out the best we can. The issue with taking this apart was this pin right here. Somebody really jammed it in there. It's probably not intended for this carburetor. They actually broke a part off over here. I can't find a replacement for this carburetor. So this is kind of where we're at. Alright, well, there you go. The ultrasonic cleaner. That stuff gets really pretty dirty. You can see all the grease and oil and stuff floating on it. Like I said, this was not that dirty to begin with, the carburetor. But it sure found a lot and lifted it out. So that's the ultrasonic cleaner. That's the new toy. It's actually kind of nice. Does a lot of work for you. Not as much scrubbing. More wiping, but like I said, found a lot of dirt that I didn't even think, I wouldn't have even thought to look for.